Crown Chakra. The Crown Chakra very much at the crown of your head. It's the center of the crown, and color is white, and the element is thought. This is uniting all amidst diversity, so it doesn't matter how different we all are as people. The Crown Chakra is really there to connect us to everybody else in humanity, regardless of our differences or our similarities or anything to that effect. So how it doesn't matter how different or the same you are to other people. That is your point of connection to the greater whole of humanity, and this is the point at which it then happens. Also, when we do a connection to somebody for intuitive readings, this is the point we would connect to them. You can connect from different points. We'll go into that a little bit more in detail at some other point. It's more at the high end of it. So it's not typically for the first two courses. So later on, we would really go through it and explain that, but it's also your connection to source and to higher energy than yourself. So if you don't believe you connected to anything bigger than yourself, it's fine. But in the intuitive readings course, it's actually really simple to show you how easy it is to connect to someone else or to something greater than yourself. And this is the point that it starts from. So this is really the point where you connect to higher energies, whether it be guides or whether it be other spirits or other people or angels or whatever. This would be the point where you connect to all that. It's also very much, I think in the Bible, it explains that the Holy Spirit was seen as a flame that danced above people's heads. When they were touched by the Holy Spirit, this was a point where they actually connected to it. So this is also something that comes up in the Bible, very much the point of connection of you to something higher than yourself. So if you don't really follow the Bible, so that's up to you. But if you want to have look at that reference, you can look it up. It does happen, I think, in some of the evangelistic kind of books where Paul then has group meetings with people, and the Holy Spirit gets passed down to people on earth. So this is something that you can then reference or read for yourself. If you're in a church, you can ask a pastor, minister, or priest, or whatever you have, and they can explain it to you. Okay, so this is one of the chakras that doesn't go out a lot. It's not really, we don't really put a lot of thought or focus on or attention onto this chakra, and for that reason, it doesn't really go out that much. We don't really need a lot of work on this. The only thing is that we want to kind of see what the state of being is of someone, or what their representative color is, or something to that effect. So this will go through later on when you start the course, and it's just to then show you where you look for it. Where, if I say change your color or your crown's color to a different color, this is the point where it would be, and then you could use your imagination again and your intention to do the exercise, and that's very much the point of all of it, is to use your imagination and use your intention to then affect some kind of a process. And we will go through it when you join up. So if you have any questions around just this, you're welcome to put it in the bottom.